myself all caught up on a big backlog of Batgirls down in the BRBTV Bat Cave. And I'm barreling through them. It's great, and you're seeing Batgirls on both of the collectible series of BRBTV here on Terrific TV Toys, and then Terrific Non-TV Toys. You're seeing a bunch of Batgirls over there, and I'm going to clear out that floor space downstairs and get all of these out of the box and onto the shelves, and I'm going to be glad. But on a recent episode of Terrific TV Toys, you saw a couple dolls from the DC Superhero Girls series on television in recent years on Cartoon Network. And I made the point that the show itself, the animated series, has been redesigned a few years ago, 2015, 2016. It had a little bit different look and feel than it does more recently. And right now, as of shoot time in 2020, I've been watching this show on Cartoon Network and just absolutely loving it. But it's the redesigned version I'm seeing on Cartoon Network right now that's kicking out a new episode every so often. They're like little 15-minute episodes, and they're so adorable. They are so cute, and you really have to watch carefully. I mean, they are, of course, made for kids, and so kids, I'm sure, are digging it and loving it, but as an adult, I find myself having to watch very carefully because it flies so fast, and there's all kinds of little jokes thrown in there, all kinds of little bits, you know, that you can easily miss as it's flying by, but it is just adorable. I highly recommend it. It's very smart and savvy, a show that I think adults enjoy as well as kids. So in the last episode that focused on these DC superhero girls with the other two dolls, they were in this style, the previous style of DC superhero girls, the 2015-2016 style. And so for this Batgirl that looks a lot like those other two that you saw, she's got a little bit of a variant in her outfit. It's all purple, but two different shades of purple, and we're going to take her out of the box to take a closer look at that. On the back, you see how the character was looked before redesigned for the newer version, and the logo is even different. That was redesigned too. Gymnastics, it says, for Batgirl. Definitely a gymnast. And there's her two best buds, Wonder Woman and Supergirl, and they're all featured on the show a lot, as well as several other female characters from the DC universe. So you've got those images on the back, and you've got all the verbiage. This is by Mattel, maker of Barbie, as the other two dolls were. DC Superhero Girls, yada yada. Do we have a date on this one? 2017 for this one. So in the previous episode, one was 2015, one was 2016. This one is 2017. And I wanted to show you the price tag. I left the price tag on. There's a place called Ollie's, not far from where I live here. And it's a chain. And I'm not sure how far out and wide Ollie's goes, but it's a nice little store. They have a lot of discounted stuff. It's kind of like a Big Lots. Only $5.99 for this girl. I could not pass her up for $5.99, even though I had a couple others downstairs in the Batcave at the time. So let's open her up first. Just going off the card, out of the package for this out of the box experience, as I call them. And as I made the point in the other episode, and I hope I'm not continuing to bump the camera too much, these are made for girls. Collectors, yeah, collectors will dig them and eat them up. But these are made to be played with by girls, and they've been on the shelves at any store you go into, like if you're in the Midwest, a Meijer store, a Walmart, you know, different stores like that have had these on the shelves in the same aisle where Barbie is sold. So these are meant to be played with. These are for kids and collectors, which is nice, and I think they're fairly durable, very articulated. So Batgirl can run in her nice purple outfit that is indicative of her use of technology, I would say, as a super detective, as a very smart girl. She's very tech savvy in the comics and in any other incarnation you've seen Batgirl in over the years. She's known to be tech savvy. That's sort of one of her superpowers, even though she is human like the rest of us. So she's got this outfit on that implies her computer savvy, and she's got an imprint on her behind back here. The mold is evidently from 2015, Mattel. So yeah, look at her go, and she's got her mask on, that may be removable along with the headband, but I'm going to leave them as is. All right, and she's got her green eyes. Okay, Batgirl. Let's sit you down over there, girl. Kind of. Okay. It's been a little while since I've been a little girl. You can see I'm out of practice. Okay, so redesigned, newer version. You can see how the logo is different here. It'd be better to show the back to see how the logo is different. So we'll set that one aside. And here they show the other dolls. There's just been a ton of these on the store shelves. So like I said, walk down any Barbie aisle and you've seen them in the recent years. Green Lantern Girl. Oh, she is so cute on the show. You know, what's wonderful, it's totally diverse cast of characters here. I love that. So you've got all varieties here, which is wonderful. Everybody's represented. Green Lantern Girl, Batgirl, Supergirl, Wonder Woman, Bumblebee, Katana even, who's a little more obscure, and Zatanna. Zatanna. All of these characters, well, with the exception of Katana, I can't really say Katana is featured a lot in the episodes, but the rest of these gals, Bumblebee, Zatanna, Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Batgirl, Green Lantern, even Harley Quinn, all of these characters have storylines in the current episodes that I'm seeing. So I love that. You see a little bit of all of these girls in the episodes. So you've got all of the verbiage here. Superhero girls, related characters and elements, logos, Cartoon Network logo, and let me see what she is dated, 2019. So about a year old this one is as of the time that I'm shooting this. Saving the day is super easy when you're a superhero, but stopping evil in its tracks while keeping up grades and managing a social life all before curfew? Ugh, that's like super tough. DC superhero girls are more than crime-fighting besties. They're a diverse group of dedicated super teens. Working together, they fight the battles of Metropolis and the battles of growing up all at the same time. And so for Batgirl, honing her detective skills and using her curious, tech-focused brain, Batgirl, aka Barbara Gordon, is always looking for opportunities to try out her newest crime-fighting gadgets. She is just, I mean, the animation in this is really, really cute. I can't recommend this show high enough. Yeah, and there's even a little variation from what she wears on the series. She is just adorable. Okay, she's coming out as well. Got to get these girls on the shelf. That was easy enough. Thank you, Mattel. See if we cut these without cutting her. Okay, and especially the hair would be easy to get in the path of this knife. And her feet. Oops! I always bump the camera. I really do, like every time. And the cape. Carefully cut that and bump the camera again. It's always awkward. With the bigger toys like this, I use a slightly different setting for the camera so I can get more in from a greater distance. So easy to bump. Okay, so no articulation on her knees, just straight legs, but you can bend her legs or move her legs every which way. And her arms, no elbow articulation, but arms move. Got a little bit of armor. Oh, and that, I see that is secured by the same elastic plastic type ties. I'm going to leave that in place. No need to take that off for myself. Thin veil type cape. Plastic piece I'll remove later. I don't want to fiddle with it now. Easy enough to remove that on each side. So she's got a little imprint. The mold of her head looks like it's stamped 2018 Mattel. Beautiful flowing red hair, as with the other dolls. Slightly different color that you cannot see through the view screen. Gosh, it's really the same though. It's so similar. The newer Batgirl design has a little bit of highlighting that you can't see with the artificial light behind me, natural light coming into the side. It's kind of not really showing up. Maybe there you can kind of see. See that little bit of blonde thing going on? It's like there's highlights in her hair. And the other one doesn't have that. She's just a solid orange head of hair. But this one, it's like she has highlights. A little bit of highlight action there too. And the cowl will come off. I'm going to leave this little plastic thing in place though. But as a little girl, as a little kid, I should say, you can take this off and play with her. She's got her beautiful green eyes. So, and no articulation down there. Boots stay on. But yeah, she's meant to be played with. She's a kid's toy. She goes in the toy aisle with the Barbies, so good for a little kid to go fight crime, this Batgirl. I don't know if she's going to stand up. Kind of. But doesn't need to, right? All right. Nice. Okay. Cute. Wow, okay, it's a lot of Batgirls we're taking a look at. It's kind of exhausting, but oh, wonderful at the same time. So thanks once again for watching, and keep it tuned here to BRB TV for more terrific TV toys, for terrific non-TV toys, for Batgirls, for all kinds of crazy stuff.